In the astrology of November 1st, we start off our energy today with Mercury in a quincunx to Chiron. And this is Mercury Scorpio and Chiron Aries. So in this waning quincunx, we are called to release the past. We are called to release grudges, stagnant energy, anything that feels as though it's been holding us back, anything that kind of floods into our minds today. We are called to look at it very clearly and let it go. What's interesting about this is we also have the moon in Gemini in a quincunx over to Pluto Capricorn. So what happens here is we're going to have almost like a chain reaction of nostalgia. We're going to be remembering the good times, the bad times, the in-between times, the way that these events played out. Once again, a lot of memories flooding forward. And while this all happens, the moon, of course, later in the day moves over into Cancer, and we have the moon in Cancer in a triseptile to Pluto. So we go through a quincunx and a triseptile today, and it's a very interesting shift of energy, especially going from the mutable Gemini over to the cardinal Cancer. What we find here is an invitation to change, an invitation to change how things are going, to sort of change our path, change our connections with others, and maybe even change the connections that we had with these people from our memories that are, of course, flooding into the collective today. While this is all happening, Mars reaches a quad undecile with Neptune. And so part of the magic there is the ability not only to feel, not only to experience all these memories, but to do something, to actually take an action. And we are called basically to retreat or to advance. And we are retreating or advancing from illusions. We're retreating or advancing from things we've been so caught up in, things that we thought we had to do, or that other people felt that we felt we needed to do. So basically, we get an out. We get an out from the cyclical part of the illusions that we can build sometimes. For Aries, you might experience this energy as very restless and very anxious, and at the same time, very energetic and very conductive. There's going to be a lot of chances to go forth and do something today, to actually take all of this energy that is building up and to put it into something positive. If left to idle hands, however, this restless and anxious energy can become very destructive. So really try your best to seek out something to put all of this fire into. For Taurus, with all of these memories flooding around, basically you get missed interpretation, missed moments, clues that kind of come to light. A lot of things come to the surface. And as this happens, you sort of unravel the past. You look differently at how things have happened for you. So it's almost like in a movie or TV show where at the very end, the character looks back at all of these events and realizes their true nature, the true way that things actually happen and why people did what they did. Gemini, you might want to really close loops today. I mean, you're going to be feeling high energy, a lot of chaos in a certain way, but at the same time, you're going to be called to have a lot of patience with open loops, understanding that some things will not be resolved as of today. There's a lot more work that needs to be done. There's a lot more that needs to be understood, and maybe a lot more things that you need to focus on first, but just be very patient with open mysteries and things that are unsolved. Answer today, it's going to be a wave of calm, clarity, and healing. In the early part of the day, it might feel very intense, but later in the day, especially in the evening, things are going to calm down a great deal, and it's a great opportunity for some internal healing that you can give to yourself. Leo, much like Taurus, you're going to be sort of seeing things as they really are. So there's going to be character changes, changes in ways that you're characterizing other people or your own actions, and a certain veil of illusion is being lifted. Virgo, unlike Gemini, you are going to get a lot of closed loops today. There are a lot of answers to very elusive questions and mysteries that have been plaguing you for some time. Libra, you are called to open your heart to new connections, new friendships, new bonds with other people. Maybe recently you've had a lot of focus on maintaining and improving the connections you currently have, but it's a time to open your heart. Congratulations, Scorpio. Today is a day of vindication for you. A lot of people, as they're looking back and sort of re-examining the past, they're going to see that some of the ways that they characterized you were wrong. wrong. Some of the things that they assumed about you were wrong. So if you felt a great deal of unfairness, today's a day where a lot of that gets cleared up. Sagittarius, similar to Scorpio, you definitely get recognized today. You get recognized especially for the recent past, your hard work and your character. A lot of the sort of pushback that you've been receiving from other people is quelled, and a lot of people start to recognize and say, hey, maybe I've been way too hard on Sagittarius. Maybe, they've actually been putting in a lot more work than I expected or than I thought they were. For Capricorn, today is a very high energy day. It's, especially for really all the cardinals, they're getting a high dose of something. And for Capricorn, this is high energy around transformation. You'll be seeing changing power dynamics between people. You'll be seeing changing living dynamics of where people are moving and changing, people changing their adventures, changing what their goals are. And part of you is going to need to take all of that in, to sort of recognize all the changes around you and accept that it's happening. Some of this you might want to manage, or you might want to sort of help direct people, but today you just have to accept that a lot of things are about to shift and transform on a permanent level. Aquarius, you find a new North Star. You find hope. You find a new journey to take. You are very much called towards that journey, and the universe is not going to be shy about showing it. For Pisces, you, of all the zodiac signs today, you are going to be called to break free from old patterns, to let go of the past, to let go of some of the things that happened, let go of your emotional connection to some of these events. And while it's tricky because you don't want to brush it under the rug, you don't want to escape from it, but at the same time you deserve to free yourself from the change that you can create from yourself, from how sort of powerful your manifestation and that magic is. Today's an important day to let go of the past from the point of view of freeing yourself from the past. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope you've enjoyed this daily horoscope, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.